Hello and welcome to the Stamp Camp. I'm Glenda Calkins, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And tonight I have a fun gift card holder for Father's Day, or if you don't need a Father's Day card, it could be for a birthday card, but it does hold a gift card. So, and want to make sure that we are up. It says that we are live, which is good. And so I will get going. Hi, Linda. So let me change my camera here. All right, so this is the gift card holder / card that we're going to be making tonight. It is from the Good Man stamp set, or a Good Man stamp set. This is an awesome stamp set for those masculine cards or gift card holders for Father's Day or birthday, whatever the occasion might be. I would think you could even use this as a retirement stamp set because it's relax your own way, and inside you could put happy retirement, and then the 3 images, one with dad relaxing and the other 2, this one, I want to say that's a little boy on his shoulder, and then this one a little girl. And this one here I did last week. It reminded me of my son-in-law and my little granddaughter at the beach, which we just went to in North Carolina. So that was so super cute. So if you miss those, I did one with this one and one with this image last week. So if you missed them, go to my blog, www.thestampcamp.com, and check those out as well. So today's kind of finishes the trio. I said trio because there's 3 images. So the trio, I've done 1 card with each of these images. So today's card, or tonight's card, features the little boy with his dad on the shoulders there. And so let's get started. Hi, Judy. So again, when you open this up, inside we have a little pocket that you can put in a gift card. You could put in a couple gift cards, and then you have your sentiment, and you still have room to write inside. But a really quick and easy card, just a little bit different type fold. It's from one 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. So we're going to bring in the Knight of Navy. I made all 3 cards in the trio the same color combinations and use the same color. So you can do any of the ones that you need or that you like the layout for, and then switch out the images to the one that you want. So I'm going to bring in my trimmer scorer here, and I'm going to line this up at 4 1/4, and I'm going to score it. And then I'm going to turn it and line it up at 5 1/2 and score it. And then I'm going to bring it back in at 4 1/4, and I'm going to cut it down to 5 1/2. And if you have problem seeing your dimensions, if you just slip a little piece of white under there, you can see them really easy. On one of my trimmers, I taped a piece of white tape down there so I could see all my measurements. So there's a little tip for you. And then with the cutter, you'll notice a little pointy end here. As soon as that pointy end hits that 5 1/2 inch mark, I know to stop. So I'm going to cut down to 5 1/2 right there, and I'm going to lift that up, turn that, and line it up at 5 1/2. And you can come from the outside edge and meet your cut line there at 4 1/4. Or you could start from there and cut out. I just think it's a little easier that way. Save this for another card. That's a perfect card front size. And now we're going to create the pocket. So our fold is here, so we want to cut our diagonal this way. So we're going to line up the point here to the point at the bottom to get that diagonal cut. Sometimes it's a little tricky. And you can start, oh, see, I got to come down further. I think I'm going to have to turn it this way. and go from my outside point to my center here. It should be the same, but for some reason. So there we have this. Save it. You can use it as a scrap. I used it to make the little mat behind my sentiment there. So lots you can do with that yet. Let me get my trimmer out of the way. We're done with that. So go ahead and fold your card. So you're going to fold it in half like a regular card size. And we're going to bring this little flap up. Line it up on the side. Just like that. And now we created our little pocket for the inside. So to secure that, you're going to grab your liquid glue. And just, you only need to put it on the edge here because we don't want to seal our pocket closed. That just defeats the whole purpose otherwise. And we're going to just let that sit there for a second. Hey, Ruth, thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks, ladies. I'm going to just set that aside and we're going to do the front part. This is going to go on the inside. We'll save that as soon as that dries. And we have our Whisper White and then our crumb cake. I chose to stamp my images all on the crumb cake just because I felt the images in the set were kind of a beachy theme. And I just thought the crumb cake reminded me of sand. So I went with that. And I liked how the images stamped up and colored with the blends. I thought they did very nice on the crumb cake. So I'm going to ink up my dad with his little man on his shoulders. Trying to get this straight here if I can. And we're going to just stamp him off to the side here. Just like that. Close that up. And then we're going to go ahead and color him in with our blends. We have the Night of Navy. The Petal Pink is what I use for the skin tone. And we have the Real Red for the little guy's shirt. Bermuda Bay for Dad's shirt. And then we have a little Blondie, so the yellow. So I'm going to just quickly show you how I color with the blends. I always start with the darker color and I kind of just outline it. Any detail, I go in and I fill that in with the dark. Very quick and easy. I love coloring with the blends. I tend to be able to do coloring in with the blends, so that's probably why I like them. So, and then I just come in and I fill in with the lighter shade. Just like that. We're going to get this little guy's pants as well, and I'm just going to take the finer tip on the dark. He doesn't have much pants showing, so we're just going to kind of fill his all in. Same with the dad's shirt. We're just going to come in with the dark Bermuda Bay, and we're going to quickly outline that. So for those of you watching, how many of you have the blends? How many of you have a couple blends or all the blends? I love the blends. If you know me, I'm not a watercolorist, and these blends make it very simple and easy for me to color. You can see how quick, and it's nice to leave different lighter shades. It kind of gives it dimension. I love the blends. Anybody have the blends? I have several. Good, Judy. Love them. Okay, I want the darker red. That's the light. And we're going to do the same thing with this little man's shirt here. I don't know about you, but I can color so much faster with the blends than anything else. And I just think it looks nice. And I don't like my watercoloring, but I like what my results with the blends. So I'm sticking to them. And then we'll come in with the dark Petal Pink. I was surprised how it turned out. Because it does end up being a very nice skin tone on this crumb cake. I was a little leery at first, but you'd be surprised how it turns out. Come in with a lighter. And then finally his little hair. And it looks like, okay, the yellow and the pink look alike, but they're not. Once that dries up a little bit, you do see the difference in the tones. Like it. Okay, so that's it for our coloring. Nice and quick and easy. So we're going to attach this to the white. This should be dry enough that we can attach this to the front. You can see how quickly this card comes together. If you are a subscriber to my blog, which is www.thestampcamp.com, the PDF file for this card is in the subscriber only album. The email of the newsletter went out last week with the password to get into the album. If you are new to me and you didn't get that email, make sure that you email me and I'll send that to you, the newsletter with the password. Or if you would like to sign up for my newsletter so you get all the PDF files, go to my blog, www.thestampcamp.com, and in the left-hand sidebar, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's a little form to fill out to get yourself signed up and subscribed. Now for the inside, this right here, I stamped on the crumb cake and then die cut it out with the new stitched nested labels die. Now this is part of a bundle with the free as a bird stamp set. So this came in as a bundle, which I encourage you to buy the bundle. In fact, I encourage you to get the bird suite because the paper is gorgeous. I have a card on my blog tomorrow that is just so darn cute. You're gonna love it. So I used the nested, stitch nested on this, and I created a mat with a little bigger size. And then for the inside, we're gonna put another piece of our Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp this sentiment for the inside. Now you could leave the inside plain and just write your own sentiment, what you would like. And mine says, you do a great job of being a great guy. Perfect. And so that's going to go on the inside. Now, something new that I've been doing, if you subscribe to my blog and you place a minimum $50 before shipping and tax order and use the hostess code I have here, oops, now I just put my dirty thumb on there. You will be in the drawing to receive all the cards that I did this week. So to be in that drawing, just place a minimum $50 order. Boy, this tape is really sticky. And use the hostess code. All right, we're going to try that again. I'm going to make sure I wipe all the early espresso off my finger. Bring in a piece of cardstock and my cutter. I had that so nicely done too. Now watch, it won't stamp straight. I too have those days. All right, we'll try this again. Just make my paper straight here. Stamp. Perfect. Don't touch the ink pad with your finger. That's what happens when I try to talk and do something else at the same time. All right. Oh, that's great. Can you believe it? Okay, somebody that needs glasses is going to get this. So they won't see all the flubs and the crookedness. Perfect. Oh, I still got a little ink on there. I put it on upside down. Okay, it's just been one of those nights. I would have been better off with the flub. Okay, a tip for you if you can't get it up is to heat up the glue with your heat gun and it will just pop right up. We'll try it one more time. Third time is a charm. Nobody's going to see that ripped up underneath unless they watch the video, and then they'll see it. But that's okay. They'll know all the time and effort I put into getting it just right for them. Okay, somebody should have warned me. I should have some kind of a little thing that dings me when I do something like that. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? Okay. Wipe my hands, make sure they're clean. See if I can get this straight. Boy, this quick card turned out to be a little bit longer than I had thought, huh? Okay, so looks good. Looks, it's upside down again. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys gotta hang yourself down there. Okay, we're right. It's the right way. There we go. Sweet. The front looks gorgeous. The inside, you would never know unless you watch the video. And then here's your pocket for your gift card. At least I didn't glue that down because then we would have to start all over. But there you go. That is your Tuesday tip for today. And you learned lots of tips tonight. Do not have ink on your finger. Don't put your sentiment upside down. You might want to use liquid glue so you could pick that up and turn it when it's upside down instead of the fast fuse, which is very sticky. But with the liquid glue, you can pick it up and move it. So tip for you. Lots of tips tonight. So that is your tip for tonight. We made it. We made it through. Oh my gosh, that was good. That was a good one. So anyway, if you would like the stamp set, if you want to get on my email subscriber list, visit my blog, www.thestampcamp.com, and that is the hostess code for this month. Thanks so much for stopping by.